What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about something that is rarely ever discussed and rarely ever done. It's a different type of transformation, and that's a transformation where I intentionally lost muscle mass. So if you guys have been following me for a while, you'll know the different phases that I've gone through in my fitness journey. First, I started out just wanting to get healthy and in shape from nothing. Then I started doing bikini competitions. After that, I did powerlifting, and then I did power building, and I got super muscular, and my goal was just to get as big as possible. I loved muscular physiques. I thought they were so beautiful and so cool, and I had so much fun doing it, and it made me really happy for a long time. And then I went from there to now, which is still muscular, but a lot less so. And I'm still working on my physique to get it to where I want it to be now. So let me talk a little bit about my lifestyle habits when I was really muscular at my biggest. I was about 147 pounds, which is a lot for me because I'm only 5'2". Right now I'm 130 pounds. That's pretty heavy. It's pretty big for someone of my frame. And I was eating so much. And you guys, let me just tell you, to maintain that type of muscle is so much work. Those of you guys who have tried to put on muscle or who are super muscular know what I'm talking about. It's a lot of upkeep. It's a lot of work. You have to eat so many calories. I ate, I think, between 3,000 and 4,000 calories every day. You have to train with really hard intensity. You have to lift really heavy. And I did that for a long time, and I loved it. I loved powerlifting. I loved being super strong and lifting heavy. So I was eating 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day, which seems like a dream for most people, but if you do it every day, it becomes a really hard chore to do. You're not hungry, you don't want to eat, you're just force feeding yourself. It's really miserable after a while. I got to a point where my training I lost my passion for it. I wasn't interested in lifting really heavy anymore. To maintain that look, like I had to be in the gym 1 to 2 hours every single day, not missing very much at all, and I had to do heavy weightlifting, and I just got kind of bored of that type of training. And I wanted to do something different. I wanted to be explosive. I wanted to be lean. I wanted to be small again. I missed being small, believe it or not, after a while. I just kind of got over it. And I'm like, okay, like I did this. It was amazing, but now I'm done with it. I'm done. I want to do something else. So on to the next thing. So then I was faced with the problem of, I have all this amazing muscle. How do you get rid of it? And that actually proved to be really challenging. A lot more challenging than I had originally thought it would be, because I was so used to weightlifting and lifting every body part, especially upper body, and I had to I was kind of like, I don't know how to do this. Like, what do I even do? I went to the gym and I'm like, well, I don't want this to get bigger. I can't lift this. I can't lift back. I can't lift shoulders. I can't lift arms. What do I even do in here? Like, I was so perplexed. I didn't know what to do. I was just kind of walking around the gym like, I don't really know what I'm doing right now. What do I do? How do I train for this goal? So learning how to adapt to that was a big challenge. I ended up just not lifting upper body at all for like 6 or 7 or 8 months. I still rarely ever lift upper body, and in doing that, I also started eating a lot less. I started doing more mini cuts and maintenance, and I haven't eaten in a surplus at all this year. And so I've just been eating a lot less, not lifting upper body whatsoever, not really lifting heavy like I used to. I will still do like 1 to 2 heavy squats or so every few weeks. And by heavy, I mean like 135. I used to lift like 275, 285, but now I lift like 135 squats, maybe once every few weeks. So my lifting has changed tremendously. My training has completely changed. Instead of doing heavy weightlifting, I've been doing more HIIT circuits, more cardio intensive, like plyometric workouts and things like that, body weight workouts, really light weights, just to try to get that muscle down. And I've been pretty successful. It's taken me a full year to do so, but I'm pretty happy with how I'm looking right now. Although I'd like to be a little leaner and tighter, and so that's my goal right now that I'm working towards. But for those people who are super muscular, who tend to put on muscle really easily, like my body, I put on muscle really easy. Like I'll lift heavy, in like my one body part, I'll lift really heavy for a few weeks and it like explodes. Like I'm just fortunate in that way because my body really responds to training and dieting and food and everything. So it was definitely hard to learn how to train for losing muscle with my body type. One thing that I think I've appreciated the most through doing this though is realizing how amazing the body is at adapting to different styles of training and eating. I love to challenge my body in different ways, like how I did bikini. I did that, I'm like, wow, this is amazing, okay, I'm done with it. Next thing, I wanted to do powerlifting, and I trained for strength, and I changed my diet and my training and got super strong. Then I wanted to get really muscular, so I changed my training and diet for that, and I did it, and my body responded, and now I'm trying to get back to a lean and toned and smaller physique, and I'm struggling and learning how to do it, but it's challenging and it's fun, and it's really fun and exciting to learn, to see how your body reacts and changes to the differences you do in your diet and training. So like I said, for me, it was just switching to really cardio intensive workouts like HIIT training, body weight, really light weightlifting, doing circuits and like rest times really small, and just keeping my heart rate up and doing workouts really fast and not heavy lifting whatsoever, but still lifting because I wanted to keep a toned look. I didn't want to lose my lines. I just wanted to lose the size. Eating a lot less, which is really hard because I love food so much. Doing way more cardio, like challenging my body and getting it to do what I want it to do has been really rewarding, and I've learned so much from doing it. And the thing that I'm the most excited about is how I can take what I've learned with my own training and my own goals and my own dieting and stuff and apply it to my clients who come to me with goals. Clients who come to me with the goal of building muscle, I can totally take care of them. I know everything about it. Clients that come to me with wanting to lose muscle, now I have that piece of the puzzle that I can offer people to help them get to that point, because a lot of girls out there, especially women, a lot of women out there have that problem where they just really gain muscle fast like I do, and they don't want it. They don't want it. They just want to be lean and toned, and they want their body parts to grow, but not other body parts. Like a lot of women want their butt to grow, but not their legs and stuff like that. And so that's where it gets kind of tricky, and that's where it takes someone who's had experience and had to go through those processes themselves to really understand and help you. Which I feel so confident in doing now. And something else that I've really learned about this whole process is my metabolism. My metabolism when I was super muscular was really high. It was so fast. I was eating 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day. Like, that is a lot of food. And so learning how to maintain my metabolism, keeping it fast while losing that weight is really challenging, and I've learned so much about it, and I feel that that's one of my strengths in coaching as well, is being able to rehabilitate metabolisms that are super slow. Like, that's one of my favorite things to do for clients, is reverse diet them and get their metabolism back to a healthy state so that they're eating more and they're losing weight. That's the best place you can be. So, you know, I've learned so much about my own personal metabolism and through this process this past year, so I'm just really excited with everything that I've learned. And looking back, you know, at the hard times where I was really frustrated, where I felt like I wasn't making any progress, that I would never, you know, get to my goal. Looking back on it now, I can say that I've gone through those things in order to learn what I've learned so that I can help you guys and other people out there who want to do the same thing. So if you're out there and you want to lose muscle, if you've just put on way too much and you look at yourself in the mirror and you think, crap, what did I do? Because that's what I did. I was like, oh my God, I'm so big and I don't fit into any clothes. I'm not happy anymore with this look. What do I do? And you can feel just so lost and helpless because everything you've learned and put into practice up to that point has got you there, and you don't know how to get reversed. So if you're in that point right now, I would say always, always take a step back and look at your habits. Look at what you're doing now. Take what you know about your diet and training. Think about how you can change it to get to your new goal. So if you do heavy weightlifting like I did, stop doing that. Do circuits, do cardio, do very lightweight like plyo stuff, do body weight stuff. You'd be surprised how effective and how challenging body weight workouts are. When I started doing body weight stuff, I'm like, man, I'm not a body weight girl. I like to lift weights. Like, I'm not gonna, this is sissy shit, you know? That was my head. That was what I was thinking. And then I did it and I'm like, oh my God, these people, I was so struggling. Like, it was really challenging. And then I started to take that type of training seriously and really started to develop and put together a program that would get me to where I am. And that's kind of where I came up with the Hidden Abs ebook, because through those like days where I was challenging myself and putting together those workouts, I started achieving the look that I wanted. And I thought, oh my gosh, I should give this to my following. So I did the Hidden Abs book. So that book is full of ideas for you guys to do if you are in the same boat and you want to do like more HIIT style workouts and cardio and plyos and bodyweight stuff. It will kick your butt, I promise you. It's not a sissy workout plan. So yeah, just take a step back, look at what you're doing. Is it gonna support your goal of losing muscle? If you're eating 4,000 calories a day and you're 5'2" and 145 pounds, no, you need to start eating less, but don't just cut it right away. You know, slow, gradual changes. So start a cut, start cutting your calories, start losing the weight like you would normally. Don't lift as heavy, don't lift as much. Do body weight workouts, change the style that you train. There's so many ways that you can train. See what works best for your body and what you respond to. Make sure that your diet stays really clean and that you're doing everything good to give your body what it needs to get through your diet, because it's gonna go through some changes. Adding more cardio in, drinking lots of water. Like, I think just the basics, like it seems a lot harder than it really is. At least it did for me. It just took some humbling on my part of, okay, you're not the superwoman. You can get a workout in with body weight stuff. You can get a good workout in with HIIT workouts. You don't need a heavy weightlift all the time. It's not the only way to train. It's not the only way to change your body. So that took a little bit of humble pie for me. Yeah, that would be my basic tips for you guys if you're in the same boat. And I'm gonna do another video on my transformation journey from start to finish. Well, it's still not finished, but start to now, and go over a more in-depth picture of what I did from when I very first started in fitness to right now, which will include that. But I hope that I answered most of your guys' questions about this topic, and I hope that I shed some light on it for you guys. If you have any other questions, you can feel free to comment them below. Please keep them nice and positive. If I see any negative comments, I will delete and block you. So this is a topic that I get a lot of hate for, just people assuming mean things about me and bad things. So I just want to say, please don't do that. If you're going to comment, please keep it positive, and let's keep the conversation going, because I do want to help you more. And if you're wondering about online coaching, you can email me at inquiries@katiecorio.com, and we can talk about you and your personal goals and where you want to be and if I would be a good fit for you as a coach. I am offering 20% off my website right now for all coaching and all ebooks. So you can use the code HOLIDAY20 to get that discount. And that is it, you guys. I wanted to keep this kind of short and sweet and just explain everything. So I will see you in the next video. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any more videos, and also we can connect on Instagram at @cutekatiebug. We can connect there as well. Oh, I have a workouts page too that I'm kind of getting back into posting. It's all free workouts. That's the whole purpose of the page, is just workouts, just free workouts. So it's @cutekatiebug_workouts. So go ahead and follow that if you would like, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for tuning in, and that's it.